On today's motivational moment, I want to encourage you to master your past. See, your past is behind you. Now, I know what you're already thinking, like, that was deep, DeAndre. My past is behind me, like I didn't know that. Hashtag Captain Obvious, telling me my past is behind me. I understand what you're saying, but you're not hearing what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you keep acting like your past is not behind you because that's all you're focusing on when you're supposed to be moving forward, then we need to talk about this. See, what I've learned in life is that a lot of times people are trying to create something and they're not paying attention to what they're trying to create because they're trying to focus on what they don't want. It's like your brain doesn't work like that. You're not going to achieve success like that. Things aren't going to move for you the way that you want it to. You say, oh, you get passionate about this because I'm passionate about my life and I know you're passionate about your life too. This is important stuff. You get one life. Live it to the fullest. But don't focus on what already happened. You can't change that. What you have to do, you have to understand that you can't focus on what you don't want. You have to focus on what you are going to get. And if you keep focusing on what you don't want, that's more of that is going to show up. Our minds kind of work like a Google search engine. If you were to go in and type in Google, don't show me any red trucks, enter. What are you going to see? All over your computer screen, you're going to see red trucks. You're going to say, but I told it not to send me red trucks. Why is it doing this? Because that's not how your brain works. So when you keep focusing on what you don't want, I don't want this kind of relationship anymore. I don't want this kind of job anymore. I don't want this kind of experience anymore. Then that's all that's going to keep coming because you keep focusing on that. So the first thing you need to do to master your past is you need new words. You need to start saying new words, thinking about new words, putting your mind in an entirely different direction, because the words you say are going to affect everything else. It's like a chain reaction. The words you speak lead to the thoughts you think. The thoughts you think lead to the emotions that you feel. The emotions that you feel impact the choices that you make. The choices that you make, if you keep making them over and over, become a habit. If you make something a habit, it becomes a part of your character. And once it's a part of your character, that guides you to your destiny. It all starts with the words, though. Start saying new things. People all the time, I don't want to say that because I might not do it. But then you're just going to keep getting what you don't want. That doesn't make sense. Please start saying, expand your vocabulary. Please start saying new things. Start saying things that haven't happened before. And I know sometimes people say, oh, you shouldn't just talk about it, you got to be about it. Don't just talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. You're right. So let me hone in and get you focused on this. When I'm saying say new words, I'm saying in the most important times of your life, when you are alone in solitude, speak a new life into existence. Use those words then, not to impress other people. It ain't about them, it's about you. Because the second thing that you're going to need, because here's the thing about, if you want to master your past, there's one word that's key, new. New words. The next one is new people. You need new people in your life, new friends in your life. You know, I know Drake said no new friends, but we need to put that to the side for a minute. And what you need to do is understand that you will not get to new places with old things. You need new people that bring new ideas, new people that bring new hope, new people that bring new energy, new people that don't know your old story, that keep trying to keep you in that box that you should be breaking out of. You need new people. You need new people to see you in a light that you've never even seen yourself in before. I stand here before you today in part because of new people coming into my life. I grew up on the streets of Detroit, Exit 9, Joy Road, Auburn. That's where I grew up. But as new people came into my life, they expanded the way that DeAndre Carter saw himself. I was just a skinny black kid walking down the street, in the streets of Detroit. That's how I viewed myself. The little black boy with the big brown eyes. That's who I was to myself. But I got on the campus of Michigan State once I left Cody High School, and people saw greatness. I didn't see it. People said you can do things. People even looked me, they looked me right in the eyes. They said, your vision is so great and you haven't even seen it yet, but I can see it for you. Man, that's how you master your past. You get new people because they bring new hope. But at the end of the day, you can talk new words, you can get new people, you can have new hope, but nothing new will happen until you get a new heart. You gotta have the courage to do something you've never done before. If you want to get something that you've never had before, you need a new heart. You say, how do I get a new heart? You start focusing on the people, places, and things that can take you to another place, take you to another level. See, you cannot master your past with old stuff. You got to bring new stuff into the equation. So go follow some new people on Twitter. Start reading new magazines. Pick up a new book. You know, and sometimes I was cash strapped when I was coming up, so I didn't have money to go buy the book. I would go sit in Barnes & Nobles, sit in Schuler, pull that book off the shelf, shelf, open the pages, take the notes, and walk myself right out an hour later with a new heart, because I had new information. And think about your heart. As you keep putting new stuff in it, it can't pump out that same old blood. It's going to pump out new stuff. And one day you're going to have enough courage to stand up and say, I will no longer be what I used to be. I'm going to be what I'm about to be what I want to be. But you can only do that if you're focusing on that. To have a vision and not focus on it is like not having a vision at all. So you have to put these pieces in place to go out and do the things that you are born to do. And it is the only way that you're going to be excited and happy. I've never met a man or woman in my life that was happy stuck in the past. Break out the box. Do what it is that you know you have to do to succeed. Master your past with new thoughts, new people, and a new heart. And you will have a new life.